CHABA, Cannabis Health and Beauty Aids, basically we took the, you know, if you go into Whole Foods and want to get an arnica cream on the shelves, you talk to the CHABA buyer. So all I did was put cannabis in front of it for CHABA. But what's significant about that in my marketplace, I just want to say that my marketplace, my sole marketplace, well, I shouldn't say that. Medical still exists for as long as that does. As soon as it transfers to medical endorsed 502, I will no longer be able to sell to those buyers. But what I have been able to do is co-author legislation with Carrie Boyder and Doug Hyatt, and actually thank you Senator Cole Wells and Sidney Forrester, who's the Senate writer. There were a lot of people that were part of this new CHABA law. Basically what we passed on July 1st, and it is now law enacted, is that products less than 0.3% THC, non-intoxicating, and topical use are now defined by law as CHABA. And actually, the significant part is I can sell to any mainstream buyer. I can sell to anybody but 502 buyers, actually, is the irony. But the more significant thing about this legislation is that it is the very first removal of any marijuana out of the state, Washington State Controlled Substances Act. This is a huge thing. Like, if we have this huge CSA, it's this block, and we just chipped off the block of everything that's under the Controlled Substances Act. Would love to see this go federal. You know, would love to be able to sell my products across the state line, but for right now, any store in the state of Washington, including stores like Bartell's and Ace Hardware and whoever basically wants to carry it, except for 502 buyers.
So you were traditionally medical, but you also had hemp, which meant you could sell anywhere, like Hemp Fest Central and those kind of venues, right? And then you're looking at the health and beauty aids, which is not 502, just regular retail, right? And in the middle now is the munging of medical as it comes into 502. How's that going to impact your business?
It's actually not the medical, and I do want to just make sure that we all are on the same place as these categories. First, there's, from the 90s, back in the day, cannabis, industrial hemp, hemp seed oil. This was the first cannabis topical, other than we're talking like ancient history. We were using marijuana. So, but commercial-wise, cannabis, health and beauty aids, hemp body care is the first category. And then we have the newly defined by Washington State, hemp body care products. In the middle, cannabis, health and beauty aids, topicals less than 0.3% THC. And then on the far spectrum, which ironically can be sold in 502 stores, are medical grade topicals. Those topicals higher in 0.3% concentration, and for more serious medical use, like we're talking skin cancer applications and all that. And I just did want to clarify one thing about transdermal. Yes, Mary's products are designed transdermally, designed to go in the bloodstream, designed to cross the blood barrier, but actually many of the terpenes and CHABA does get into your bloodstream. It's just not in a high enough level of THC concentration to cause intoxication. Absolutely. So it actually, so when you smell lavender, it actually does go through and it crosses the blood-brain barrier. So just wanted to clarify that.